All right, here, Mark here again. Y'all know how I do cookbooks, bring information. So I want to talk about I am. In Exodus chapter 3, verse, I believe, 14, 15, 16, somewhere around there, Moses is instructed to go to the people of Israel by God. And Moses says, well, God, look, these dudes going to ask me who sent me. Who sent me to with this message? What do I tell them? And God's response is tell them, I am that I am. And I believe in the Hebrew, it's Iye Yashur Iye. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but something like that, to that extent. And today in our contemporary language, when something like I pondered on that for years. I still don't have like 110% apprehension of it yet. I'm still grappling with it, but I'm gonna share with y'all what I got so far. In today's contemporary language, when something happens, right, and we'll say, yo, it is what it is. We all know what that means. It is what it is, right? We're just saying, okay, something happened, and you just accept it as fact. It is what it is. And I thought about it is what it is. I am that I am. And the similarities there was striking because I said to myself, well, is it's a participle of the verb to be, right? The verb to be means to exist, to live, to be present at all times. So is can be translated as to be. Is also a participle of am, was, were. These are all forms of the verb to be, participles, right? You have present tense. So is would be considered present tense of the verb to be, right? Was would be past tense of the verb to be. Were would be the plural past tense of the verb to be. So is would be singular present tense of the verb to be. Was past tense, were plural past tense of the verb to be. So is, am, singular present tense of the verb to be. Right. So I thought about all of that and I said, well, God said, I am that I am. And the two most powerful words in the lexicon in our vocabulary is I am. I thought about that. I am. I is a first person. Let me think grammatically. What is it? I is first person personal pronoun. Right. So I is a subjective first person, which is the same thing as subjective. I is subjective first person personal pronoun. Singular pronoun. I am, again, a participle of the verb to be, which means to exist, to live, to be present at all times. I am. I exist. I live. I am that I am. I am. What is it about that word, those words, those two words, I am? Why did God tell Moses, tell them I am that I am? And it still escapes and eludes me a tad bit. I get it. I am grasping it. It's coming to me. But there's still a little of it that escapes the my faculties. So God tell Moses, I am that I am. I will be who I will be. I will create what I will create. It is what it is. And it dawns on me, it's even now, the epiphany comes to me that what the instruction that we're given from the affirmation, I am that I am, is that when you use the word I am, you are speaking in the affirmative. You are speaking in the authoritative. You are speaking in a commanding, powerful form. You're using words that are dominant. I am successful. I am the best there is. I am powerful. I am great. Anything you attach and associate with those two words will be. I'm going to repeat that. When you say I am, I explain first person, singular, personal pronoun. Am is to exist. It's a participle of the verb to be. It means to exist, to be in existence. Whatever you attach, stay with me here, folks. Whatever you attach to those two words, I am, becomes your reality. It becomes you are, when you say I am, what you are in effect, what you are doing is you are taking yourself and putting yourself in a particular state of existence. Immediately after stating I am, you are taking yourself, not your physical, but you are taking your essence. You are taking your prana. You are taking your vital force. You are taking your spirit. You are taking your life force, and you are manifesting yourself as what that thing is that you've attached to I am. So if I say I am successful, you are existing as successful in that very moment. If I say I am strong, you are existing as strength in that very moment. If I say I am rich, you are existing as richness in that very moment. Whatever you attach to the phrase I am, that you become. Whatever you attach to the phrase I am, that you be. That you will be, no, not will be. Will be is a indicative of a future tense. Will be, sometime in the future. I am, present tense, now. So whatever you say in the I am affirmation, in that present tense, in that second, that moment, you are that which you have just declared. I am healthy. In that moment, you are what you have just declared. That is the power of I am. So when God says to Moses, tell them I am that I am, what he was saying, translation is, I exist as I exist. And that still kind of flies over even my head. But I get it. I exist as I exist. I am present. I am sufficient. Because here's another thing. Here's something else that's interesting. A lot of us don't live in the I am. We live in the I was or I will be. And what I mean by that is I was is we live in the past. Psychologically. The mental atmosphere resides in the past or in the future. We live in the I was or I will be. We worry about the future, which is unknown, and we reside in the past memories of what we've experienced. To exist in the I am is to be constantly in the present. And I dare to say 9 out of 10, if not 10 out of 9, or 11 out of 10, you figure the math out, 11 out of 10 of us, that means out of the 10, one of us does it twice. So that makes 11 out of 10. Figure it out. But 10 out of 9 of us live either in the past or in the future. None of us reside totally in the present. And when God was telling Moses, tell him, I am that I am. I am that I am. I am present. I am living. I am existing. I am being. And that is the ultimate power of that I am affirmation. That is the true power of the I am affirmation. Whatever you attach, whatever you associate with the I am, in that very moment, you are, you become, you will be. Not you will be, excuse me. You are. Whatever it is you attach to the I am. If you say I am weak, in that moment, you are. If you say I am strong, in that moment, you are. You are manifesting, you are speaking, you are creating your reality in the very moment you declare I am space, fill in the blank. And that is if we understand the power that comes with I am, we would use those two words very, very carefully. Till next time, y'all know what I'm going to be doing, studying, cooking books, sharing some information. Peace.